we've been privileged to see your marriage. It's been a testament to everyone. You're passionate, you're friends, you grow together, you work together, you do ministry together. You've been a great example. But we'll go back to where it began. How did you meet Mommy Pastor? Olivia didn't know. When I asked Olivia, she was like, maybe in church. I was like, nope. So some of us might not know. How did you meet Mommy Pastor?
Okay. She was preparing for her final high school, I believe, exam.
Okay.
So I was to tutor her geography. So I was sent.
Wow.
I was called in to tutor her geography, and but the man himself loved me so much. He had plans bigger and better than geography.
Wow.
But that was his plan in his heart. So I would tutor her geography, and me at that time too, I was very vocal. I'm a lawyer now. My plan was to be a lawyer. I was not in law school yet. So I'm very vocal, so I don't fear anybody. I can talk to any girl. So while tutoring her, I will ask her, what do you want to be in life? What do you want to become in life? Because I saw, okay, all of the ones out there, they are not innocent. This is a convent girl. This one is naive. This one is shy. This one is fresh. This one is always in the house, so it's not corrupt, and so on and so forth. I just, those were in my heart. I asked her, what would you like to become in life? And you gave me a very disappointing answer. Anything that God wants. Anything that God wants me to become. And I said, okay, you want to be a lawyer? I was doing a filler. You want to be a doctor? You want to be a... She would repeat the same thing. Anything that God wanted me to. So I got disappointed. I said, no. I don't want anyone that will say anything. That you must have something in your heart to present to God. So that was that discouraged me. So I go to school. I'll come back during holiday again. I'll see her and all of that stuff. I'll try again. Anything that God. But I just realized that number one, I wanted God. Number two, I wanted anything that could bring me closer to God. And this is the daughter of an apostle. The only thing they do in their house is God. They eat and drink about God. They pray in the morning, they pray in the afternoon. 24 hours of prayer going on in their house and so on and so forth. This one is godly. The other one's not godly, but... So I started to form that impression in my heart that maybe. So I went to the wife of that pastor, the one that I said my mother gave me to as a child. She was the first person. I was very close to her.
Okay.
So she was the first person I told. I didn't tell my mom, because I knew that people would be biased in the sense that once you say, Obadare, go for it, oh, God is in it. So I didn't tell her parents' information. I just gave her first name. I said, help me to pray. And she prayed and gave me a glowing good things she said about her. So that also helped develop that in my heart. Me too. I prayed in my own little way. The only thing that I knew about that at that time was that I had peace around her. Peace around her. This her that I was talking about also is that man will sneak me into the house. I will just have opportunity on the balcony. It's not that you say somebody visit or let's go for a date. There was no date at all. You can't get her out of the house. But on that balcony, we will talk and chat with other people and all of that stuff. But it started to develop from there. So that was how I met her, and we developed from there. And shortly after that, at some point, There were a lot of adversaries here and there, but God helped me to silence them one by one. The people that would have made me to miss her or made her to miss me. She ended up abroad. She finished high school. Me, I
Did she pass the geography?
If you ask her when you get to, I can't even remember whether she passed geography, because shortly after the vacation of that period, Papa was going abroad to the US, and they took her just like to go and come back, but they dropped her and left her. And so everything ended up there. So there was no contact anymore, no phone like this at that time. There was no contact, there was nothing. So we lost contact, but lo and behold, the same man, when they were going to, the next year or so, when Baba was going to travel, the same man also asked me to write a letter. I wrote the letter. I think he also wrote letters or whatever, family to Pastor Awel. The mother was a family to Baba and Pastor Awel. Pastor Awel. Baba Awel happens to be a nephew to Baba Obadari. And so I think he sneaked the letter inside the letter that Pastor Awel took. And that was how she got, I was already at the studying law now. That was how she got the address of the school that I was in, and I still have the letter.
Oh, wow.
She wrote a letter in response to that letter. Don't let me say the joke that is in that letter. So eventually I got the letter from the faculty, and that was how I started. Now there was an address in that letter, so I was able to write.
Oh, wow.
That was how everything developed from there.
Wow.
If you marry your friend and you are also disciplined, because I carried my wife around everywhere I go for a purpose. It was part of my own decision. I don't care what anybody says about it. I knew that she's my shield. I'm also her shield in terms of every and any temptation that can be out there. We are together.
Amazing.
People didn't. I think people felt that I was a weird person at some point when I started my office, and I also created an office for my wife in the same office. It was very weird for people of my age at my own time. Going to work is an escape. Or was supposed to be an escape now from your wife, from the home, and all of that stuff. But me, I carried my wife from home to the same space. We do office there. Her own practice was there, my practice. We'll come back home together again. You could tag you as living a boring life, but my boring life was satisfactory to me.